Okay, hello.
Hi, everybody.
Let's start 5.2
Dun,
with old
dun,
enemies and new
dun, dun.
threats. What a pleasant surprise! Hey, just
We were standing here the whole time.
well, just remember, there's that between what we just did and right now would have been months. All right,
Yeah.
but
So
it's already out, so it just happens instantly. If only we can go to the first and help.
wait, Tataru's gonna try to go the first.
No way.
Ancient news. Oh, I remember Maxima.
Yeah, he was with Alphino in the burn.
He was also the guy that was like in group with the douche brother of
Douche brother.
I forgot his name, and actually her name is escaping me right now too.
Oh, well.
The woman in Doma.
Yatsuyo and
Yeah.
Asahi?
Yes. He was part of Asahi's group.
Yeah, he was one of them, just like bodyguards or whatever. Look at that emote. Woo, he's lifting a table.
His man bun's kind of messy.
That's okay. That's what makes it so sick. Alright, we're going to Alamigo, Tyler. To discuss our new enemy. Or prepare for the Black Rose just in case, I guess. Bow to me, child. What are you rocking out for?
Electric guitar.
So when you play video games, what do you like to do?
Fun things.
Okay.
Kill monsters. Go on adventures.
Do you like doing boring...
Decorate a house.
Do you like doing games that involve believing and with a dog and pressing buttons after your teacher presses them?
Parappa the Rappa go in the
There
toilet.
we go. You got it.
I'm gonna pull Scott the Woz and hold up your Parappa the Rappa right next to my toilet and then throw it in the water.
I'm glad you caught on. Hey, it's Gaius. He's talking to him.
The girl with the blue hair looked right at us instantly.
It's like, we look pissed off, Tyler.
Attack mode time.
And I, for one, am grateful that they are. Told you've been busy since our paths last crossed at the Gimlet Dark. Not that I understand half of it. When the science spoke of other worlds, I struggled to describe what I pictured. Mayhap things would seem clearer were I to hear the tale from your own lips. But I'm afraid the situation will not afford us that luxury. I trust you two require no introduction.
No, we know him.
We meet again, hero of Eorzea.
Get your bow out.
Must we repeat this ridiculous display? I pose no threat to you, though what I come to warn you of very well might.
Had he meant to do us harm, I hazard he would have kept to the shadows and brought more than 2 companions. We need not pretend to be the best of friends, but I hope we can put aside our differences for the present.
Okay.
As you are doubtless aware, Sir Estinian and I cooperated to rid the world of Black Rose in your absence. Our journey together took us as far as the Imperial Palace, where we witnessed Emperor Varus meet his death at Xenos' hand. Being the sole witnesses to this crime, and in no position to defend our innocence, we were then forced to flee, each pursuing his own avenue of escape. When we were later reunited, Estinian claimed to have encountered an unfamiliar kind of machina during his flight. But to me, his description seemed anything but. And upon further investigation, I found that I was right. The Empire is developing a new Ultima weapon.
Not again. Another base game.
And that's that prototype that he
What,
fought.
that Allegan monstrosity, created to vanquish primals, with which you yourself once thought to conquer Eorzea?
The same. In my foolishness, I sought to harness its power, and became the Ascian's pawn in so doing. But you know as well as I how that tale ended. The weapon itself, excavated from beneath this very city, was destroyed ere we could fully unravel its secrets, and that should have been the end of it. But unlikely as it sounds, the Empire's efforts to recreate it have somehow borne fruit, primarily through secret research conducted by the 7th Imperial Legion, it would seem.
Wait, the 7th was all but annihilated at Cartano, along with its Vigators.
Indeed, few survived. The 7th, as it is now, has little in common with the Legion led by Vandanis, and its leadership has changed hands several times since. Precisely how this project has continued despite such turmoil, and under whose auspices, remains a mystery.
Someone a mysterious group making a new weapon, Tyler.
What we do know, however, is that a number of prototypes have been produced, and that one of them is on its way to Eorzea.
We'll just destroy it again, right, Tyler?
Yep.
But it was all we could do to slow its progress, so we resolved instead to bring you warning.
And right glad are we that you did, though it soundly dashed our hopes that tensions might ease at last.
As it is, we've begun to strengthen our presence in the Gimlet Dark, and are assembling a force to meet the coming threat. A force with you in its vanguard, I hope. Before you say anything, I know full well you have pressing concerns of your own. Your comrades remain in peril, and I would not ask you to forsake them. But the fact remains that you and you alone have faced the Ultima weapon and emerged victorious. We need you.
Well, of
And
course.
so, when the time comes, if your comrades can spare you, I bid you lend us your strength. I've assigned an officer to await your word.
The Ascian's downfall was to be the work of my remaining days, but it was my hand that kindled these flames, and I cannot allow them to spread any further. I will do what I must to see this mistake consigned to history once and for all, even if it means begging your aid. The fates will enjoy the irony, even as I endure the ignominy.
Ignominy?
Ignominy. Ignominy. That's a fun word to say.
Ignominy.
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 You should name your cat that, but backwards.
To the border and offer my skills, meager though they seem.
Ignominy.
You can't say it.
There or not.
You gotta write it to see it. Bye. Hello, young man.
Though we can ill afford to ignore the coming of a new Ultima weapon, our friends' plight grows ever more precarious, and none save you can join them in the first. I only hope you are not forced to make a choice.
No, we do one, then the other.
That's how it works. Talk to Krilly.
Okay. Hello, Curly.
Krillin.
Krillin. He's the guy with dots on his face.
Forehead, yes. Also, he grows hair.
Hey, you! Hey, we got food! Ready to return to the first? Yes, I am. Master Matoya and her will keep discovering how to get them back. Speak with the Crystal Exarch in the Ocular.
We're gonna go explain what the hell is going on, right?
Yeah, that there's Sith Lords and the Jedi are trying to stop them, and it's just crazy. It's hard to explain.
Final Star Wars 14.
It's like, Drew, what are you? Shut up. I want the next expansion to be Star Wars.
Star Fantasy 14.
Wars.
Wars.
Fantasy
Final.
Wars. Fantasy Wars in the Star. The final one. Yeah, it's
The
just
Final Star
it,
Fantasy 14 Wars.
that's a disgusting name. It's not possible to put them together and make it sound good. Hello. Have you been making good use of your time? Hello, yes, I have.
I've been trying to, but things are going crazy.
What have you discovered, young man?
We are a woman.
He's actually a very old man.
Oh, I thought it was him talking to us.
No.
Hey, our old friend. With the heavy
Your
looking
favorite
tail.
scion has gone missing.
Now that we are
She's
all
fine.
here, what news from the source?
Blah, blah, blah.
You did like perfect with the hand.
Oh, I did? I wasn't even looking. Wow.
A new Ultima weapon. We must count ourselves lucky that Gaius has pledged his assistance.
While this is indeed a worrying development, I think the state of the Empire as a whole greater grounds for concern. With the Emperor slain and Xenos returned, it is impossible to predict how matters will unfold in Garlemald.
Yeah.
The Ultima weapon may be but the first of many unpleasant surprises.
The situation beareth closer observation, of that there is no doubt, and doth compound our need to return unto the source.
Then let us address that issue. Our long search for a means to see you safely home may well be nearing its conclusion.
Yay.
Thanks
Good.
in large part to Urianger and Beklog's invaluable insight, we have succeeded in fashioning a vessel for the journey.
We set out to create a crystalline container retaining the more useful properties of white borosite, but without its regrettable limitations. And after a good deal of trial and error, we made one. An ark for soul and mind both that will allow your incorporeal self in its entirety to be ferried between worlds. A spirit vessel, if you will.
You can put that in your nose. Uh-oh.
However,
Though the vessel is possessed of the requisite qualities to hold mind and memory, it wanteth yet for a means to receive of them. For that, we must needs imbue it with the Exarch's innate gift.
A gift that lives on only through the blood of the Allegan Emperors, which certainly does not flow within Orosite or any other crystal.
Just so, milady. The blood serveth as a conduit of sorts. In its absence, memory cannot pass from mind unto mind, nor from flesh unto crystal.
that being the case, we must either alter the process of inheritance so as to require no such thing, or determine a means by which my blood may permeate the vessel. I am hopeful that the records found within this tower will yield the knowledge we require to pursue one or the other of these avenues.
As well you should be. The Allegan's body of etherological research is extraordinary. I can scarce believe it the work of ages past. But it's
Bunch of nerd talk.
so very different from
Sounds
the
less nasally all of a sudden.
field of study. Given time, we will
Maybe you're
find
just used to it
what
now.
we seek.
No, I've been listening for specific words where it's like the letter M sounds like the letter B because of
I
it.
know that you can ill afford to wait, and it
Sounds like
pains
they got a
me
different voice
that I'm
actor
asked
between
to do
point
I don't
one and
think
point
so.
two.
I don't
can
think
reaffirm
so.
my promise to you that a solution will be found.
You're just lying to me,
Whatever
Tyler.
it takes, I will see you safely home.
Okay. Smile.
I mean, I've already gotten home safely.
My apologies.
Hey!
What do you want?
My favorite
You haven't
accent.
come to tell us that mortal peril fast approaches.
No. I had hoped to speak with
the Warrior of Darkness. But there is no need to cut short your meeting on my account. I will be waiting outside.
Okay. Uh-oh, is there more trouble? What do you want?
She just said that it wasn't urgent.
She knows I don't mind. Unless she didn't want to.
Perhaps I might accompany you. Though I am woefully ill-qualified to assist in the Exarch's research, I may yet be of some use to Lena.
Yeah, come on, old buddy. Our oldest buddy in this whole game.
I know, right?
We saw him in episode 1. He's been with us ever since.
I wouldn't say ever since. There was quite a large gap in the base game where he was not part of the crew at all.
Nah, you're right, but it didn't take him long to join. We got rare roast
No,
beef.
thank you.
Roast beef, creamy salmon pasta again, our king salmon menu.
Go with the Mounier this time.
Alright, it was more of the same food. In the next episode, we'll do stuff with Lena and Alphino. Bye!
Bye!